Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It has been a long time coming for sure. As you can see, my theme is like a garden tea party because I love that so much. I just wanted something that made me feel happy and like summertime and like sunshine. So welcome to my tea party. Feel free to grab yourselves a bevy. I have some tea right here with me. And I'm just so excited to be here. It's been like literally a lifetime journey to get here, I guess you could say. It's something I've always wanted to do, and it's also something that a lot of people have always told me I should do, but it's also like something that is very scary and it's very vulnerable to do, but I don't think that is a reason to not do things. And I think that in life we just have to push past our fears and just, you know, let our little flags fly of like whatever it is that we are, just let our personality shine. So that is what I'm here to do. I love makeup. It's going to be mainly a makeup channel, but today I really just wanted to focus on honoring the people who came before me, who inspired me to do what I am now doing. It was important for me to be able to do that and focus on it without having to do my makeup at the same time. So to begin the journey, I wanted to start with Patricia Bright. She was probably, I would say, I think the first person on YouTube that I really had like an emotional attachment to, and who really, I started going to YouTube just specifically to watch her videos. And it was at a time in my life where I was involved in a business, and part of it was selling makeup, and part of it was that we were not allowed to use any makeup except for what we sold. So I've always loved makeup, hair, fashion. That's like, those are my things ever since I was young. My mom's even been going through old pictures lately and sending me a whole bunch of them, and it's like all the pictures were like me painting my face and calling it makeup, or doing my hair or my cousin's hair, or like dressing myself up in like, I don't know what I was thinking when I dressed myself up. It was a wow, but it's okay. I was young. I was like 3 doing this kind of stuff. So it's always just been like such a love of mine, but I felt like I was in a space where I wasn't allowed to explore my creativity and my love of makeup, because I just had these very specific products that I was allowed to use. And I didn't want to look at anything else because I didn't want to tempt myself. But I also still wanted to be able to like nurture that creativity and that love and that passion of makeup. So Patricia Bright was the one person who I found at the time who I really connected with. And I would just like, I would just watch as many of her videos as I could every night. And so guys, forgive me, I'm going to look down a bit because I took notes on all these people that I want to talk about, just because it's so important for me to be able to do everything with intention and just to have meaning behind everything. That is like one of the main ways that I live my life. So just bear with me. But I didn't start watching her really, as I said before, to learn about makeup products. It was more so just to learn about doing makeup, because I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just love to do it. It would have been fun to be a professional makeup artist, but it's just, that's not the path life took me on, but I'm here now. So like, yay. I loved her personality and her style. I think she's so fun. She's so bubbly. She's so cute. She's so smart, and she has so much knowledge in like so many different areas of life. And she's also so real. And at the time I found her, she was mainly doing like makeup, beauty, style kind of stuff like that. But she would also talk about things going on in her everyday life. And I just love that, because it gives you something to connect to. And it also makes you realize like, hey, I'm going through that and I'm not alone. And she talked a lot about personal insecurities and stuff like that. And it was just so nice to feel a connection to someone, even though you don't know them. But to just be able to share in those experiences together and feel genuinely like, okay, she's doing okay and she's going through that too. So that means I can do it too and be okay too. And that meant so much to me at the time. And I just think it's such a great way of bringing people together, which I think we need a whole lot more of nowadays, as we are very divided. And I think that we all just need some more love, some more positivity, some more fun, some more joy, some more happiness. And I definitely found that in her channel. And she just kept my love of makeup alive. And it was in a time where I just couldn't be adventurous, but I needed that in my life. So I'm so forever grateful. Thank you, Patricia, for that. And then the next person I wanted to talk about is Raw Beauty Christy. And oh my goodness, you guys, if you haven't watched her, she is so amazing. She's so funny. She'll just be talking. She'll literally just be doing her makeup, talking. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, she'll say the most ridiculous thing in like the most ridiculous tone, just fully authentic to herself. And it's just so fun. And it's just so amazing. And she just has attitude in like a spunky way, not like, just like the best kind of attitude, like very like, but with love, if that makes sense. And I just love that. I just will be watching her videos and burst out laughing all of a sudden out of nowhere. And my husband, his name is Rex, he'll be like, are you watching that girl again? Because he just knows. He just knows that she makes me laugh that way. And I love how raw she is. Shocking, because her name is Raw Beauty Christy. But she really is. It feels like she lets you into her life and that you get to be a part of it with her. And I just really love that. And I love how authentically herself she is. And she does it so fiercely. And she just really doesn't care what anyone else thinks or has to say. And I think that's such a great quality. I think that's something that definitely I want to work on more. I think most people need to work on that more. Just like fully loving and accepting yourself for who you are. And also she loves nature and animals too. And like, I'm not a pet person. I'll leave that story for another day. I can't give you guys all the details today, but I'm not a pet person. I had like a very, I had a situation with my gerbil, and ever since then I was like, I don't need pets. Like it's too sad when they pass away, but I love animals. Oh my goodness. I love them so much. And I love nature. And like, she literally will do videos out in like nature in like a forest or a field. I just love that. And who doesn't want to watch things that they love, right? Because it just makes you feel good. And then the next people that I want to talk about are a combo. So they are the Welsh twins. So they also have their own individual YouTube channels. So Robert does makeup and then James does skincare. They're amazing, like a wealth of knowledge. If you need information, definitely go check them out because you're going to find it there, is a guarantee. But then they also have a channel together just to make sure that you know that they are not the same person. And like, let me tell you, this channel is like, it's a wow. It is such a wow. I am so obsessed with it. I'm pretty sure their videos are on Sundays, and every Sunday I'm always like, oh my goodness, when is this video coming out? I need to watch. So yeah, like I said before, they're so entertaining and educational and informative on their own, but combined, it's just like insane. They have so many little inside jokes, and then they have like these giggle fests. And when they start laughing, literally there was one video of them, I think that they laughed for like almost 3 minutes straight, like uncontrollable laughing. And like for myself, I love laughing. I love having fun. I think that laughing is so healing. I think that laughing feels so amazing, especially when it's like a deep, deep, deep gut laugh. I just love it. It's like one of my favorite things to do, which is like good because it's not like it's that hard to have a good time. But yeah, I just remember watching that video. I literally rewound it and rewatched that laughing scene for probably an hour straight. I was like in the bath at the time watching it and just like literally dying of laughter to myself watching them laugh. It just brought me so much joy. So thank you for that, boys. And they also do like, it's really fun. They do like different time periods, skincare and makeup from different time periods. It's just so fun to see how people used to do things and how far we've come since then. And also how some things are still very valid from like years and years and years and years and years ago, but just being able to learn from them, which I think is so important, aside from the fact that it's really funny and they dress up in these time periods too. So like aside from that, it's just so, I feel like the past is important because we can learn so much from it and we can grow from knowing about the past, but we can also carry some of it into the future if needs be, or change it. My goodness. That was like saying a whole lot of nothing. But hey, I just want to say I'm just really excited. Like, it's so hard to get all my thoughts out because I have so much to say and I'm just so excited. And it's also just like, wow, I'm making this video now. Like, I've talked about it for so long. It's just so exciting and I just want it to be so amazing and special for you guys. And I'm like a too much info kind of sharing person. So I was really nervous to do this because I'm PMSing. And ladies, I know you know that is a time and a half, but like my PMS, I uncontrollably cry over absolutely nothing. Like literally over nothing. Like literally 2 nights ago at dinner, I started just crying because I didn't want to have PMS. Literally, I was at the table, had a mouthful of food, and I was like, I don't want to have PMS, though. And like tears, like full blown crying just because I don't want to have PMS. My poor husband was like, oh my goodness, it's okay. He literally had to give me a hug and a little cuddle just to calm myself down. So I was like so nervous to make this video because I just didn't want to start like uncontrollably crying in the middle of it. I was even texting my friends last night being like, there's a very good chance that I'll just cry this whole video and it might not go over well. And like while I was setting up for this, like putting everything together, I was trying so hard not to cry because like it's so, I shouldn't talk about it. It's so meaningful and special for me to finally be here and to be at a place in life where I can actually film this video and where I can share part of my life with you guys and just even to have the most amazing husband who's so supportive of me and wants to make all my dreams come true. Like all of it. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm keeping it in. All of it is just, it means so much to me so deeply. And so like, it just felt like so much pressure to make this video and I just want it to be perfect. But also I know that we are human beings and part of that is that we're not perfect because we're human and that mistakes can be made and we can learn and grow from them and that's like such an important part of life. But besides from that little commercial break, Desi and Katie. So I started watching them probably, I want to say April-ish of 2020. So where I live, that was kind of beginning of the lockdowns for COVID. I don't even want to say it out loud, but in like 20 years from now, everyone will probably still know what that is. So I started watching them. They do like amazing travel vlog and I just loved them. I just needed it so much at that time to be able to escape from life. And from them, I really learned the importance of friendship and how life is always more fun when you're surrounded by the people you love. And I should also add that their husbands are in on the vlogs as well, which is so great because it's just nice to see couples who legitimately, genuinely love each other, enjoy each other's company, who are a team, who want to do things together. I think that's so special. Excuse me, guys, I'm just a bit thirsty. If you want to have a little sip of your tea as well. And if you want to get a straw so you don't mess your lips up, you can go ahead. Excuse me, I have a doorbell. I'll be right back. Guys, I got flowers delivered and I'm so excited. Let me open them quickly. Oh my goodness, they smell so good. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna squat here. My sweatpants, because they're comfy and I'm at home. I thought I'll put a cute top on so like I look done up. But then I just kept my sweats on because like, I don't know about you guys, but like, have you gained a bit of weight this last year too? I'm like actively working to get myself back in shape just so that I feel like strong and confident within myself. But sweats and leggings are like my new uniform because guess what? They always fit. So how about that one? But look at these. What is this? Oh my, you guys, these candies are little lips. Can you see that? Oh, that is so cute. Oh, it says pucker up to these sweet and sour gummy lips and mouth-watering flavors of strawberry, cherry, and watermelon. Okay, so these, I forgot to tell you guys my name. My name is Chelsea Dawn Kahn. And these are from my, there's just not even words to describe who she is and what she means to me. She's like, I can't do it because I'm gonna cry. So we'll have a talk about her on another day, but her name is Chelsea and she wanted to send me this. I feel so, oh guys, it's happening. Okay, I love these. It's so cute. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Oh my goodness. You just always know how to make me feel so special and loved. Look at these. Oh, it's so pretty. So I have like a serious, I'm gonna squat down for the very serious obsession with the color pink right now. If you can't tell, with my pink flowers, with my pink top, with my pink lips, with my pink eyes, with my pink tea straw. And like she knows about this obsession. I can't even call it love. Like it's love, but it is like a full-blown obsession with pink. So of course she would send pink flowers. My God, they're so pretty. Oh, Chelsea, thank you. That's so special. I just love them so much. They make me so happy to see. It's cute. Look. Oh, okay. Like if you know me, you know that I love XOXO. Like I just love, okay? Let's just get straight up real and honest. I just really love. If you can't tell, because like every single thing I'm like, oh, I love that. And like even my little necklace has a little heart on it. My fingers have hearts. Oh guys, and look I even did my nails pink special for this video. Oh, what? They're so cute. But I just, love is like one of my favorite things ever. And when I sign things, a lot of the time I sign XO. So this card is XOs and hearts. I love that. Thank you so much. This is so special to me. This is so beyond. I want to keep flowers in this vase for the rest of forever. Like just constantly keep refilling them because I just love it so much. It's just so thoughtful, like you always are. And like, you just make me feel so special all the time. And so thank you so much. I can't do crying right now. Guys, this video has been kind of all over the place, huh? Can you tell I haven't done it before? But that's okay. We're gonna get better with time, and everything will just seem more flowy, like woo woo woo. It'll be great. So just bear with me because I'm new. But I swear, what I can promise you is if you come and if you subscribe and hit the bell button or whatever, and you come watch my videos on a regular basis, you're gonna have a good time. You're probably gonna have some real good laughs, and hopefully you're gonna walk away feeling a lot better than you did when you came. So just bear with me, please. So back to Desi and Katie. Oh my goodness, Chelsea, I just can't believe that I have these flowers sitting beside me now. It's just so nice. They make me feel like, and so girly. Thank you. So back to Desi and Katie. I still didn't even have any of my drink yet. So from them, the importance of friendship is what I learned. And also what was so amazing, they make really great vlogs. They're just so good at making videos and editing and like all this stuff. So aside from being able to watch the friendships, and especially at a time where we were locked down and not allowed to physically be with our friends, it was just so nice to have that reminder of how important friendship is, and how much joy it can bring to your life to have these special people on your journey with you. Oh, PMS, don't get me now. But what else was really amazing was just being able at that time to feel like I could explore the world when I couldn't even leave my home. And that was so special, and it was so amazing. And Rex and I haven't had the opportunity to travel anywhere together. And as an adult, I haven't really done that much traveling. So it was just great to be able to see places. And they film in such a way that it literally feels like you're there with them. And that was so amazing. And I feel like you can learn so many things about life. Do you guys love how I'm gonna say this when I'm like also like, oh, I totally haven't traveled at all, but I totally feel like you can learn so much about life when you travel. But I really do. I feel like there's so much to learn when you go to other places and experience different cultures and different ways of living, and you can adopt those things into your own ways of living. I think those are such great experiences to be able to have. And just to see, like, we only know life from our own perspective, which is so limiting. And there's just so many different things to explore and ways to grow yourself as a person. And so much of that can be done through travel. So it was just I just loved every day I would sit and I would watch a travel video, and I would allow myself to escape my mind and pretend like I was in those places with them. And it brought like a sense of freedom, even though we were locked down, which was amazing and so important. And it came at a time where life was unpredictable, and there were so many things going on in my personal life that were just spinning so fast. Everything was changing so rapidly. And it was just really great to have that time where I could just sit and be somewhere else than where I currently was. So thanks, girls, for that. Oh yeah, okay. And so also they helped me to see that there is so much more life to be lived if we just have the courage to follow our path. Because they didn't want to just go down the path everyone else was. If they wanted to do something different for themselves and they had the courage to actually do that, they get all these amazing opportunities through that. And I remember at the time, I knew I wanted to start my channel, but it just wasn't, the timing wasn't good for it. But I knew I wanted to do this and start this. And I would just watch their travel videos and like sit and cry, because it told me, like, you can have the most amazing life. You can live your dreams, but you just actually have to try. You just actually have to put effort in. And if you do that, you might have the most amazing life. But if you don't try, you're never going to have that. And the worst thing that's going to happen if you try is that you fail. And who cares? Then pick up, pull yourself back together and try again, or redirect and start a new plan. But at least you tried. If you never try, then the only thing that there is regret, and it's probably going to eat at you for the rest of your life. So I would really encourage you to go for your dreams and just take one step of faith at a time. And you know, maybe once you get there, it's going to look totally different than what you thought. Maybe it's going to explode and become so much bigger and even more amazing than what you ever expected or anticipated or planned for. And wouldn't that just be so awesome? But you'll never know if you just quit before you start. So that was such an amazing lesson for me, because I just looked at all these opportunities that were being brought to them and was like, excuse me, I want that too. So thank you so much, girls and your men's, just for giving that to me, just for giving me an escape and giving me hope and telling me to chase my dreams, even though you weren't directly like, hey girl, you go chase those dreams today. The next person I really want to talk about is Bailey Sarian. And oh my goodness, I love her so much. It's insane. Like, you guys, the amount of joy that she brings days, it's a wow. It's a whole lot of it. She is so special. Oh my goodness. So I literally wrote, my first sentence for her was, I don't even know where to start. She taught me to fully embrace all aspects of myself and to let your freak flag fly. To let your freak flag fly. Oh my goodness, this is actually like her, because she stumbles on her words a lot and it's really funny. And now here I am. Because if I'm passionate about something, like, she started this segment called Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. And it literally just came because she had been on YouTube doing videos for like years before that. She's an amazing makeup artist. So she was doing videos, but there was a murder case and she got really into it and just like had to make a video about it because she was spending so much time researching and was just like so passionate about it. And like, she had the balls to try make something that is a passion and a dream of hers into something that other people might enjoy and might be able to connect on. And although it's like a topic that could easily be shut down or people could say a lot of negative things about, there's also a lot of people who are so into it too. And like Rex and I, one of our favorite things to do is watch things about serial killers and be able to learn about them. And I think it's so interesting to, and this is one of the things that I love about her too, is she very much so wants to learn the backstory of somebody and what happened and how they became the person that they did and what types of things caused them to become who they are. And I think that's so important because even if my life didn't look like that, it's still very important to be educated on it, because we can't change as a whole, as society. We can't do better if we don't try first understand. Like, the starting point cannot be judgment. The starting point has to be understanding how somebody got to that place. And through that understanding, then maybe that's where we can start making the tweaks and the changes that are going to ultimately make like such a bigger impact and potentially be able to change the world. And even if not that, maybe be able to change one person's life, like just one person. So I just love that about her. Like, she's so compassionate. And I think that's so amazing. Oh my goodness, now I forget what I was even saying before all that. But oh yeah, about her passion and that she just did it. And now it's like blown up. I'm guessing probably beyond what she ever thought that it could be or would be, just because she had the guts to try. So like one of the main things I learned from her is just try, because you just never know what could come of it. And I think that there's so many options for her life now of what she can do just because of this. And she's touching so many more people because of it, and building herself her own little community and family of like-minded people. And I think that's so special, and I love that. So like, thank you so much, Bailey, for having the courage, for believing in yourself enough to try. Bailey Sarian, who's just like my favorite YouTuber. Guys, so she does merch, okay? Like, seriously, I'm converting all my friends over to her. If you don't watch her, you need to. The most entertaining ever, okay? Like, literally, I watch her videos. She does the Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. Every Monday, I will watch her video at least twice, and then I'll probably watch it again the next day, just because, like, she's the best storyteller. Her research is amazing, but above all that, her personality is just like, wow. Like, wow. She truly is so entertaining. Like, it's just so many laughs when you watch her. So she has merch, and I've never bought any, and like, it always sells out, and then I would always be like, oh, on the next one I'm gonna buy one. But this last time I did finally buy one of her sweaters. It's pink, duh, because what else would it be? And I'm just like waiting for it in the mail. I can't wait. Hopefully it'll be here next week or the week after, depending. You guys, did you see that? I almost fell off my stool. But I just can't wait for it. Yeah, she fiercely stays true to who she is. She really, really does. Like, she doesn't give a about what anybody else thinks. And I love that, because she's like, there's no such thing as perfection, because there's always space to grow. But she is like amazing, okay? Like, amazing. She taught me to be brave and to try things that you aren't sure of, because you don't know what's gonna happen. It could blow up. It could launch you to a whole new level of success, just because it's something she loves. She taught me to persevere, and that success isn't instant, but when you commit to yourself and the things you love, you will attract so many new people and situations into your life. Which is like, if you're watching my video, now we're friends. Even though we haven't officially met, it's like now we're little buddies. And welcome to my space. And thank you for joining me. It means so much to me. And like, if I didn't learn all these lessons along the way and see all these amazing examples, then I wouldn't have you guys as my new friends. So it's just so important for me to be able to honor the journey and who was involved in my journey to get me here. Okay, also what I really love about her videos is that, like, when she does Murder Mystery Makeup Monday, she just sits and does her makeup, but she doesn't talk about the makeup. She just tells the story and does her makeup. And she is such an amazing makeup artist. Like, wow, okay. I don't know what it is, but watching her do her makeup is like so relaxing, and it literally just makes you want to go do your makeup too. Like, and I instantly, if I'm feeling like stressed or anything like that, instantly, just from watching her, just put all her foundation and everything, it makes me so much more relaxed. I just love that. You can learn so many techniques and so many things about makeup from her without her saying a thing. Simply just from watching her, you're gonna learn. And I think that's really great because it gets to a point where you're like, okay, how many more times can I learn a cut crease? How many more times can I learn like how to bronze my face or stuff like that? Even though, yes, those videos are very important, they're very valid, but sometimes you just want to see makeup without having to learn new techniques. Like, what if you're still trying to learn the last technique, okay? So I think that is so great. Also, she laughs at herself like all the time. And I think that's such a great quality, because we shouldn't take ourselves so serious. Like, life is serious, but also life is not that serious. Come on. And why are we all taking ourselves so freaking seriously all the time? Like, it's really not. Like, can we just like have a good time, please? Like, is that so much to ask for? I just said like a whole lot. It sounds like such a valley girl. But it is what it is. I'm just like totally, oh my God, I'm from the valley. She laughs at herself all the time. I think that's great. I love it. Love it. It's amazing. She makes the funniest facial expressions. And she's like really sometimes struggles with pronouncing words, and so do I. And I love that so much because it makes me feel so much more comfortable. Like, if you can do this in front of millions of people, then at least I can like do it in front of like one or two. And it's just so nice to see somebody successful who can still struggle with pronouncing words, because I think we have this idea in our head that you have to be so put together all the time, and you have to be so educated, and you have to be so this, and you have to be so that it doesn't even leave space to just be you, which is the main thing. And like, being you is what's going to attract people to you. Your personality is like, that's all we have. Like, I keep saying like. But yeah, I just think that's so great. It makes me feel so comfortable, because so often I'll be talking to people and it's like, oh, I don't even know if I want to have this conversation, because like, I don't know if you can take me seriously, because I know that I can't pronounce these words that I'm trying to say. And then it just like runs in the back of your head. Oh my goodness, what are they thinking of me? Like, because I don't say things right. People always ask me, oh, like, where's your accent from? And I'm say, I don't have an accent. And they're like, yes, you do. And I'm like, actually, no, I don't. As far as what I know, I don't have an accent. Although I did have to go to special classes when I was much younger. I think I was in like grade 2, because I had to learn how to pronounce things. And I had to learn, like, I remember we would work on letters that sounded like they were related. So like B and T, like B and T. Stuff like that. So like, no wonder I can't say things properly. But yeah, it just makes me feel so much more comfortable to know where she's at in life. And she's struggling to say things too, and makes fun of herself the whole time. I think it's so great. I love it so much. It's like such a quality that makes you want to be someone's friend. Just being able to laugh at yourself. I love it. Her facial expressions, the way she pronounces words. Oh. She also openly talks about mental health and the importance of it. And I think that is such an important message, especially now we're almost a full year now into this COVID thing. And even before all this happened, mental health is always and will always be extremely important. But especially now, because there's so much fear coming at us and attacking us all the time. And nothing is normal anymore and nothing is predictable. And that can cause a lot of fear, and fear can really mess you up and cause a lot of other things in your life. So now, even more than ever, talking about mental health is so important, and just making sure to keep yourself in check and that you're taking care of your mental health. I mean, our physical health is very important as well, but if you're not mentally healthy, it's going to become more easy to become physically unhealthy as well. And just really taking care of our minds, really taking care of our hearts, really understanding that it's okay to not be okay. And I think it's so important to be able to watch other people go through that too. Because again, like I was saying about Patricia earlier, it just makes you feel okay to be where you're at. So I really thank you so much, Bailey, for those mental health messages. She also talks about making good choices, which, like, yes, we all need to start making good choices. Or even if let's try and make better choices, because I don't think there should ever be a final destination in life where you're like, oh, I've hit this point now. Like, now this is it for me. This is all I ever wanted. I think that we should always be looking ahead. And once you hit a goal, great. Now let's reset a new one. Let's redirect so that we can constantly be like on what's upward trajectory. I can't say it. See, here we go. An upwards I'm not even going to try. Trajectory we should be doing this, okay? Going up, in the direction of up is what we should be consistently focusing on, so that we don't remain stagnant or be going downward trajectory. I think I said it right there. But personal growth and development is something that's very important to me. And I think that is a lifelong journey with no destination, is what I'm trying to say. I wrote, I love so much the lesson of courage and truly fully being authentic to who you are. And that through that, she raises awareness for broken systems and actively finds ways that she can help to fix them. Which is like a wow. And I just think that's so great, because it all started with makeup. And I'm sure that this is not the journey she thought she was going to be on when she started her channel. I'm sure that it looks completely different now. And that's so amazing, because it's so much bigger. It's like it's so much more than just beauty. And even though I love makeup, it's so important to be a beautiful person on the inside, because that comes out. Like, let's be like so cliche or whatever, and just like, ugh. But it's true, okay? So we just have to get over it, because it's true. And I just think that's so great. And it's the awareness that she brings to so many different situations is so amazing. Like, even one video she did, if I remember correctly, it was like very obvious that this man was not the killer. And unfortunately, he was convicted. And she literally had a petition to be able to try help him. So, like, she's not just doing it just to put these videos out and make money. Like, she's literally trying to make a difference and a change and bring awareness. And this is only like, I think it's maybe like 2 years in now on her murder mystery makeup videos. But like, think about like 10 years down the road what a difference she's going to be able to make. And that's so special and so amazing. I just love that. Like, I just love it. And I love that it comes wrapped with makeup. Oh, this is so important too. She also spreads a message that your past can define you, but only if you allow it to, and that we always have an opportunity to make better choices, which is legit. And we pretty much already touched on that because I've just been a mess in this video. I've just been all over the place. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is just talk a little bit about myself. It's going to be very quick because I can't tell you all the details and information now. Otherwise, I'll never have anything else to say. But my name is Chelsea Dawn Kahn. I live in Canada. I'm not a professional makeup artist, nor would I even say, oh, like I'm so amazing at it. I just really love it. I just have a passion for it. It just brings creativity to my life. It brings fun to my life. I love crazy makeup. I love regular everyday makeup. What I am very committed to is to be real with you guys all the time, to the point that like I don't use filters, even on like my Instagram pictures or anything like that. I don't do it just because it's like a mental health thing again, where what I would love and my goal is if we can all get to a place in life where we feel okay in our own skin and we feel like we can accept ourselves in our own skin and we can accept others as well. And that life isn't perfect. No human is perfect. We all have things that we don't like about ourselves. When I make these videos, I'm like, ew, look at my teeth. Like they're so yellow. And like, this is even after I've been whitening them. This is why I drink with a straw, aside from not wanting to wreck my lips. But what I'm saying is that we all have things that we maybe aren't so in love with, but when we constantly are striving to be perfect, because maybe you're going to get more likes, and maybe you're going to get more this, and maybe you're going to get more that, it makes it impossible to be happy. And it makes it impossible to be yourself. And like I said before, what are you if you can't be yourself? And these standards that we are constantly striving to achieve, it's just impossible. And that's not a message I want to spread. Like, can we get ourselves done up? Yes. Does it feel amazing to look at myself and be like, ooh, I look pretty today? Like, yes, it does. But also, we need to be okay on days where it's not like that. And you know what? Maybe you're going to have a zit. Like, I have some zits right now. Like, I'm getting my period. And that's okay because it's part of life. So I just want to be able, I want my channel to be a safe place where you guys can come, you can have a good time, but you can also feel safe here. And integrity and trust are such important things to me. So those are things that I really want to bring to my channel, because what do you have in life if you don't have trust? Those are just a few small things about me. I really want to make my segment called Positivi-Tuesday because of Bailey. And her Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. And she, for her mental health, she used to do every single Monday. Now she does every third Monday because it's such dark topics that she needs the mental break to be able to take care of her own mental health, which I think is great. Even to be at a point where you can recognize that you need that is so amazing. And like, as much as I'm obsessed with her videos, we do also need to keep in mind when we are, and it's not like a bad thing to watch these type of things. It's just that we have to balance it out, you know, like how she takes a Monday off. It's like when you've seen these things that can affect you in a certain type of way, then we need a bit of positivity after it too. So I'm going to do Positivi-Tuesdays just to bring our vibrations up a bit, give us a really good time, a fun place to be, where you can hopefully really look forward to my videos. And know that it's just going to make your day better. Like what all the people I talked about before do for me. Also, like, it sounds so corny to say, but it's true. So I literally feel like this is my life purpose to be able to do. I know that a huge a huge part of my life purpose and my mission in this lifetime is to spread love to as many people as I possibly can. Love and acceptance to as many people as I can. So what a better way to be able to do that. Not to say like, oh, I'm supposed to totally have this YouTube channel, whatever. But I know that I am here to help shift the collective consciousness of the world. And this is just a great way, what I feel I am called to be doing, which is why it's been such a challenge to get through this video without crying, especially on my PMS, just because it means so much to me. It's so much more than just a video and just makeup. And I just want to be able to build a nice little community and a little family of like-minded people. And, you know, maybe also help some people to grow into the best version of themselves that they can be. And maybe if you can find a tiny bit of that in my channel, that would just be so amazing. As like corny as it sounds, I really do feel like this is my purpose to be here, which is why it's so important for me to push past the fear and just one step at a time moving forward. Because let me tell you, I have a lot to learn. I'm not perfect, so please bear with me. I shouldn't even say probably. I will make mistakes along the way. I'm human. But just know that my intentions and my heart are always pure, and that you guys mean the world to me. I am so grateful to be here. I am so grateful to anybody who's watching. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds and where this is going to take us all and how we're all going to grow together. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me on Positivi-Tuesday. And I can't wait to see you in the next video.